Next I'm going to work on getting the electrical going on this sanyo machine, which I believe has a jackpot light in one corner and an empty light in the other. But we need to go find out now. Looking at this Sanyo Comet 2, kind of a mess here. The fuse is missing. 1 2-amp fuse will be fine. And it looks to me like this leaf switch is probably not going to work. We'll see. Maybe I can blob some solder on there. But it must have overheated and lost the little lug that was a contact before. This other switch is a micro switch, which I can hear clicking. I'm pretty sure that's still going to work. But I'm going to check continuity across each one of them, open and closed, once I figure out where the wires go to. Actually, there are 2 bulbs up in this corner here, so it looks to me that there really is one. The other plastic in the upper right on this cell doesn't light up. Also, there are no wires going to the jackpot area, so there aren't any flashing lights behind the lemur on this machine. Here it looks like somebody had a battery connected. People commonly used large 6-volt lantern batteries, which is fine too. The bulbs will be a little dimmer, but they'll last a lot longer. I've had no problem with 9 volts so far. I pulled the bracket that holds these 2 light bulbs out because checking from the tip to the side, I did not get continuity on either bulb. I've taken the actual bulb out here and checking again across the tip to the side. I'm not getting anything. I think the bulb is bad. Nope, nothing. Let's check the other bulb. Check the second bulb and it seems to be out too, which is odd to me. Unless someone put a really high voltage across it and blew both bulbs. When I get this far, I like to check that there's not too much corrosion in here. Sometimes the head of a pencil eraser, clean off that little button in the middle, the belly button. Make sure there's continuity between that center part and the center back here. And there was on both of these. Now with the bulb in each socket, I'll check the continuity across the tip to the side. Here we go, tip to side. We've got continuity, great. Bracket replaced. I'll just add a 1-amp fuse. We've got the fuse in place. We've got the wires. I'm going to just solder on the battery connections. It actually shouldn't matter on a circuit like this, which is plus and minus. Technically, your fuse should be on the hot side, but in a DC circuit like this with an incandescent bulb, I don't think it makes any difference. Flashlight bulb, though, is the ground, or negative would be the barrel, and the plus would be the tip. While I'm waiting for the soldering iron to heat up, this is interesting. I just push this so that the micro switch clicks, and we do get light. So our empty light is the upper one. Let's just see if our jackpot light works. Interestingly, even though this looks to be in pretty bad shape, I just filed the contacts a little bit, and it still works. There's our jackpot. So I'm going to straighten these leaves out a little bit and leave it as it is. Okay, let's see what the jackpot looks like from the front. Alright, working. That didn't take long, huh? And as an added comment, I fixed up all the silver on this with the Sakura, S-A-K-U-R-A paint pen. It was very worn off from cleaning. It looks much newer now. I just have to clean the cell a little bit more and polish the pin heads. We've got another vintage Pachi working again. Pachi files out. This is chewy. Check Pachi Talk for more information.